That's because you were talking to me, so I shut my volume off. Oh, now we can hear me. What's going on? I do so much better when I'm by myself and I don't have all of these people around me. And plunk. And a grounder back to second. They're going to try to turn two. Over to second. Dropped out there by the second baseman. First and second with one out for Waterloo. Brings up Jackson Burbach, who's dressed in white. Get some swings in here for the JV game. That drops in there for a strike. And outside a ball. First and second, one down. And grounder through the middle. Sayre coming around to score, and he will. That is 3-0. Oh, try to check his swing, and Toy went around. First and second, one run in, 3-0, with one down. And Toy with a chopper to pitcher at first. And advances the runners up to second and third with two down. Brings up A.J. Unzueta, strikeout victim in the first. Good backhanded stop by the Vanguard catcher to keep everybody at their base. One and no count. And that is in there for a strike. A 1-on-1 to Unzueta. And down low. 2-1. Unzueta to reach. Peachy's on deck. Singled and scored in the first. Unzueta chopper to short. And throw over to first. And runner is out. Oh, AJ's safe. So a good hustle by Burbach to come around and score as well on that play. 5-0. I'll change the score once I have some time here. Don't want to miss Avery's at bat. That's low and outside a ball. One and 0 count to Peachy. And off. And stolen base by Unzweta. Stole that on the pitcher. He was 2/3 of the way to second base before the pitcher turned around to see what was going on. So runner in scoring position here for Peachy. Let's see if he can drive him in. Inside to Peachy. Over to the fence. And Unzweta thought about going, but held up. Two and 0 to Peachy. And saw when he liked and fouled that off. 2-1. 2 runs in the first, 3 in the second. Waterloo ahead 5-0. Outside a ball, 3-1. First base is open. Ryan Hunter is in the on-deck circle if Peachy could reach. And that's on the outside corner. Full count to Peachy. Take that outside pitch to right field. A lot of room in right center. Lazy swing and a strikeout in the left-handed batter's box for the third out of the inning. So Waterloo strands a runner, but they score 3 through an inning and a half. They lead it 5-0. If anybody can see what I see out in center field, make this a little closer. See that? No wind. The flag is still. There we go. And Dylan on for his second inning of work, and that pitch is in there for a strike. And swung on and missed. Riffner ahead quickly. 0-2. That is an outside pitch. 1-2. Outside ball. And grounder to third and through for a single. Toy unable to come up with that one. So an infield hit for the Vanguards. Leadoff batter aboard. Rufner coming home. Tries to spin that one in there and misses. 56 miles an hour on the outside corner, but ball one. Same spot with that one, ball two. Up high, 3-0. And throw over to first. Runner back in time. And ball four. And both runners advance. Grounder to third. Toy to go to second for one. They get that runner. But runners move up to first and third with one out. Riffner's pitch is up high, ball. Outside a ball. 2-0. Riffner making Hunter work behind the plate this inning. That one drops in there for a strike. 2-1. And Rufner spins that one in there, fouled off in front of the Vanguard dugout. And it's 2-2. And a grounder to Peachy at first off his ankle. And everybody's safe. And Vanguard's able to get their first run of the game. First and second with only one down. Vanguard's in there for a strike. Rufner ahead 1-0. Rufner coming home. Drops low and inside. 2-1. 2-0. 2-1, excuse me. And fouled into the fence. And he's behind 1-2. 1 out, 1 in, and 2 on for the Vanguards. Waterloo leads 5-1. 1-2 count from Rufner coming in there high. 2-2. And that spun in there, swung on and missed. 2 down now. Rufner spins that one and gets past Toy at third. And there's going to be a play at the plate. Oh, hits off the grass sideways and into foul territory against the fence. Brings in another run for the Vanguards. It's 5-2 now. Now there would have been a play at the plate. But there's just a little lip there by the edge. Runner's still on first and second. However, there is 2 down, which I forgot to change. And swung on and missed, strike 2. Rufner ahead. And Rufner finds the outside corner to retire the side, but the Vanguards with 2 big runs. Through 2 innings of play, Waterloo leads it 5-2. Take care, man. 4, 5, and 6. 2 up for Waterloo this half inning. Number 4 starts with Ryan Hunter, who sports number 4 on his jersey. And down low and inside, ball 1. New pitcher on for the Vanguards. I believe I heard that Waterloo is also going to have a new pitcher in the bottom of the third inning, but we'll see. And smoked into left field down the line. Gets past the left fielder. Hunter digging for second. He's in there standing. And leadoff double for Waterloo. And got something going here in the top half of inning number 3. Let's see if Rufner can drive him in. And down low, and good stop there by the catcher, but he's going to try to take for third, and Hunter's in there sliding. Sorry, the scoreboard's in the way. And Rufner comes up empty. One and one to Rufner. And inside almost hit him, or did it hit him? It did hit him. So Rufner will take first base. First and third with nobody out. Brings up Emmanuel. And Emmanuel with a shot out to left, going to be caught out there. And Hunter a little bit too far away from the third base bag to try to tag and score. Solid hit by E-Man, just happened to hit it right at the left fielder. So one down and runners on the corners still. That is on the inside corner for a strike to Luis. Rufner on first, Hunter on third. And down low and bounces back to the backstop, and Rufner will take second on the wild pitch. So 2 runners in scoring position for Luis. Let's see what he can do. And that is down low and almost hit him. And back to the backstop, and not far enough away for Hunter to try to score. Luis Perez Garcia. 3-1 count to him, and that is high. He'll walk, and bases will be loaded for Chase Ring. Called him Braden Sayer before, but it is Chase Ring. And first pitch to Ring is down low ball. Bases full of Pirates. The one thing we don't want is double play. And Ring comes up empty, 1-1. Oh, Ring a little behind that one. He's in a hole, 1-2. And that is down low back to the fence, and Hunter thought about going. About a third of the way down the line. Pitcher quickly covered the plate. Don't want to make that third out at home. That would have been the second out, I should say, but anyway, bases loaded with 2-2 count on Ring. And knock to third base. He will take the easy out at third on the force. And Ring beats out the throw to first. RBI fielder's choice. first and second with 2 out. And Waterloo plates another run. 6-2. Brings up Leo Rodriguez Lara. And down and back against the backstop, and that was a hit batter. So Leo will take first. So bases are loaded again with 2 down. Brings up Jackson Burbach. That is down low ball, 1-1. One in the inning, but 2 down. Waterloo looking for more with the bases loaded. That's outside a ball, 2-1. Ooh, held up on that one, but that was an inside corner, 2-2. And a poke out to left. Is that going to be fair? Foul. Foul by about 5 feet. So we'll do it again at 2-2. And that is down low and outside. Nowhere to put him. Runners will get a head start. Toy waits on deck if Burbach was to reach. And that's up high. So base is still full of Pirates, but another run in. And that's 7-2. So back to the top of the order in Wyatt Toy. That ball is inside. And Ring comes in to score. Everybody else moves up 90 feet. Second and third with 2 outs. And Waterloo now leads it 8-2. And Toy with a shot out to left. And that is not going to be caught out there. Leo comes in and Burbach comes in. Toy with a double. And Waterloo has busted this open in the 3rd inning. AJ Unzwada takes the first pitch for a ball. And that one is on the outside corner, 1-1. And AJ leaves that one alone inside and low, 2-1. And that's inside a ball. 3-1 to AJ. Let's see if he gets something to drive. And he does get something to drive through the hole at short. Toy is going to try to score. He's been waved around, and he will get down and slide safely. And AJ with an RBI brings up Avery Peachy with a runner on first. Peachy, who singled and scored his first time and struck out his second, looks at the first pitch up high, ball one. And Peachy with a grounder to short. Picks and throws to first. And out for the third out of the inning. But the Pirates put up a big 5 runs. I got 5, I got 6. It's 10-2. Heading to the bottom of the third.
You run the clock. While it's up there. Nice job on the clock.
So Rufner on for his third inning of work. I did say earlier that I thought maybe they were going to make a pitching change, but they did not. No position changes out of anybody. Everybody's still where they were at when they started the game for the Pirates. First pitch by Rufner is outside a ball. And that is inside a ball, 2-0. And 3-0, nice pick by Hunter. And Rufner finds that one down the middle, and he had a green light. 3-0 is now 3-1 with a foul. And Rufner tries to place that one, and it spins in there for strike 2. Full count to the leadoff batter in the bottom of the third. Waterloo up 10-2. And Rufner tries to aim that one low. I flinched myself at that one as it came off the fence. So leadoff batter aboard for the Vanguards in the bottom of the third. And low and inside a ball. Two-step lead over there at first. Rufner paying no attention to him, throws home, and that is low. throw over to first. And back in time. Good move by Rufner over there in the mound. And Rufner coming home. That is a grounder to third. Toy has that one. He will throw on to first. High and over Peachy's glove. Pretty hard to overthrow him. And a runner from third is coming way around, but he will hold there. First and third with nobody down in the third. And fouled into the fencing. Hunter on his horse catches that one. But just goes down as a strike. And a grounder to second. Luis has that one, tries to go to second, but not. Runner was already too far past. Makes the smart choice and throws to first. But the Vanguards get another run. Runner on second now with one out. And opening pitch to this batter is a strike. 0-1. 10-3 your score. And Rufner tried to aim that one and swung on and missed. He's ahead 0-2. And there's a foul ball over the Wisconsin Heights dugout. And we will repeat the 0-2 count. Rufner coming home. Fouled almost into the same spot, maybe more towards the parking lot. And Rufner to throw back to second. Nobody there. Good backup by the center fielder out there by E-Man. Keep calling him E-Man. I should probably just call him Emmanuel Granados, or just call him Granados. One and two count. And there it is. Grounder to short. Not really any chance to throw there. Unzueta tried to throw that, short hopped it to Peachy. Really no chance to get him anyway. May have been a better play to eat it. Another run comes in. It's 10-4. Throw to first. Back in time. Rufner coming home. Swung on and missed. Hunter bluffing a throw over at first. Wouldn't be surprised if that lead gets any bigger, that he's going to do it again. Back to the backstop. And runner heading up to second, but no throw. So runner on second with only one down. And a 1-1 count. Vanguards with 2 in the inning, looking for more. Rufner just misses down low. Curveball. Makes that drop a little bit. Hits the upper part of the outside corner. 2-2. And Rufner throws that one away outside. Runner going to third. Hunter's going to eat that one. Not a chance to throw it. Tried to come up with it. Fumbled the ball just a little bit. That was just enough to keep the throw in his glove. Rufner. And a grounder back to him. Looks the runner back home and throws it away from Hunter. Runner will score. So another run in. And one run out. Runner on first, excuse me. We got a timeout for Waterloo. Tyre infield coming into the mound to discuss the situation. And I can tell you what the situation is. 2 outs with a runner on first. And we're going to stay with Rufner in this third inning. Scoreboard shows 2 outs, but I also only have 1 out. I think it's only 1 out. Missed inside a ball. Rufner coming home. Just misses outside a ball. And over to first. Runner back in time. And hit batter. So runners on first and second with only 1 down. Rufner coming home with the delivery. Hits the outside corner for a strike. And Rufner coming home. It's a grounder to second. Luis with a nice throw. Catch over there and flip over to first. Now there's 2 down. Runners both move up 90 feet though. So second and third with 2 down here. And Rufner with a pitch on the outside corner and fouled back for a strike. May have been a little off the corner, but it's a strike anyway. And that's a nice curveball in there at 55. Rufner quickly ahead, 0-2. And Rufner steps off. Looking the runner back to third. Not much of a lead over there anyway. Runners really don't mean much. And a hit batter. So bases loaded with 2 down. Shallow outfield. I don't know if I'd be that shallow. Yeah, it's in there for a strike. I think the last time this guy was up, he pounded it. And Dillon hits the outside corner for strike 2. I'd like to see him stay out there. And he does stay out there. Oh, just a little bit low. Not a bad waste of a pitch. Now I'd bust him inside with that same pitch. Nope. There it is. Strike 3. So he stayed outside, nibbled at it. And we'll see if they're going to play another inning or not. It certainly looks like we're going to play another inning. So we will put the top of the 4th out here. I guess we're going to discuss this. If you want to vote from this announcer, it's a school night. So we play on. Pitcher's got a little speed. 62. All right, back to live baseball with Ryan Hunter standing in. And the opening pitch to Hunter is just on the outside for a ball. And Hunter foul tipped that into the catcher's glove, even now at a ball and a strike. And up high, Hunter couldn't lay off. 1 and 2. Hunter with a foul outside of third. And we'll do it again at 1-2. One thing I can say about the cold temperatures is that it keeps the beverage cold, if that's what you're drinking. That ball's outside. My can of Mountain Dew has not had a chance to get warm. 2-2 to Hunter, and inside a ball. Full count to start the fourth. And that is outside, but swung on and missed. Dare I say a gift strikeout on that one. That was ball 4. But one down. Brings up Rufner. Pitcher of record for the Pirates. First pitch is up. Ooh, did he call it for a strike? Must have dropped just enough as it got into the zone. 0-1. That is down low and bounces off the fence. I thought he's been throwing knuckleball. I think that both pitches to Dylan have been knuckleballs. There's another. That's not one. That's a curveball. Crews back over the plate. 1-2. And that is down low. 2-2. And that hit Dylan. He's been hit twice today. Brings up Emmanuel Granados with Dylan on first. Dylan with a big lead over there. He's off and running. He's gone. Pitches outside. Stolen base for Rufner. And Granados could not catch up to that one. 1-1. Granados with a long fly ball out to left his last time up. And that's up high off the fence. And Rufner will head to third. So 1 out. And the 11th run 90 feet away. And fisted that one over to second. Gloves that and on to first for the out. On the play, Rufner comes in to score. Two outs and base is empty. And fouled straight back by Luis. Luis Perez Garcia. In an 0-1 count. There's a knuckleball he fought off. Behind 0-2. And that is low and outside. Outside the ball. 2-2. And a grounder to short. Gloves that and on to first for the third out of the inning. But Waterloo plates a run through 3.5. They lead it 11-5. Top of the order due up for the Vanguards. Hopefully we can go 1, 2, 3 and get out of here. Wyatt Toy to take over on the mound. I can't believe that. Is he actually going to pitch? Rufner headed to first. Peachy over to third. And yes, Wyatt Toy will be on the mound for the Pirates. Don't know how long of a leash he's going to have. Toy gets into trouble. I could see a straight switch between him and Peachy. But we'll see. I can't remember the last time I saw Wyatt Toy pitch. I do remember a time when we were in Teener League that we were up in Boston. And I remember Ryan Hunter pitched that game. I'm not sure if Wyatt pitched that game or not. If either of his parents are listening to the broadcast, they could message my wife. I am interested to know the last time that they recall that Wyatt may have pitched. And Wyatt Toy's pitch is at the knees at 61 miles an hour. Fastball. He's ahead 0-1. And a grounder to short. Over to first. And Dillon unable to come down in time. And leadoff runner is aboard for the Vanguards. Oh, Toy will work from the windup. I don't think he needs to worry about the runner. On first, you've got a 6-run lead. And Toy starts him off with a strike. And going down to second, and that ball is high to second base. Fumbled by the center fielder, looking like he's going to go to third. There's a play and over Peachy's head, but off the fence. And keeps it close enough to him, so on the play, runner moves up 180 feet and is now 90 feet from up high. And swung on and missed. I believe the count is 2-2. And down low. Good stop by Ryan Hunter. Full count now. Yep. Gonna have a little pitching lesson here. I can't remember the last time this kid's pitched, so. And that is. I thought that was ball. I thought that was ball 4. So we've got runners on the corners with nobody out. Runner at first is probably going to be off with a pitch. He is. And that is down in the dirt. Second and third. With nobody out. And that is fouled straight over home plate. 1-1 the count. And that is in there for a strike. And down low, good stop by Hunter. And goes on to first to record the out. So, swinging strike. Swinging drop third strike, and they record the official out at first base. Toy finds one, goes to short. On to first, gets by Dillon. Runner from third scores. Runner from second comes in with a head first slide, and he will score. (11-7) now. With a runner on first and one down. Runner will probably be off with the pitch. And down low, ball 1. And inside a ball. And fouled and out of play. Runner was off with the pitch. up high. And Hunter throw down to second up the shortstop side of second base. The runner is safe. Stolen base for the Vanguard runner. So 1 out and a runner on second. And Toy down low. And a walk. So first and second. And Toy drops in low. Inside the ball. And Toy up high, 3-0. There's a grounder back to second. Luis will have that, throws on to second. And the lead runner, not the lead runner, but the runner is out at second. So fielder's choice with the 4-6 putout at second base. First and third now with 2 down. Hopefully can get out of here now. And that spikes in front of the plate for ball 1. And that is down low, ball 2. Up high, ball 3, fires down to first. And not in time, almost. Thrown behind the runner there. Rufner was ready for that. 3-0 pitch. Green light if it's close. And that's in there for a strike. Bat was glued to his shoulder. Wasn't coming off. 3-1 count. Toy delivers. That's way outside. So bases were really loaded with 2 down. Any base to record this third out. That's in there for a strike. And outside the ball. 1-1. And that is a grounder to second. Past Luis at second base. 1 run is in, station to station, and it's 11-8 now. I believe this is Wyatt's inning to get out of. It drops low, ball 1. Tying run on first. That's up high, ball 2. That's swung on and missed. Toy gets one over the plate that the batter liked. 2-1. There's another one over the plate. 2-2. Don't worry about the runners on base. Just hit the mitt. There. Nope, spiked it. Full count. Runners will get a head start. There it is. Down low. So bases remain loaded. And it's 11-9 now. And a grounder to Luis at second, who will go to second. And the inning is over. So a bit of a nail biter out there for Wyatt Toy. But he's able to finish it off. So 3 innings turned into 4. And the final score from Lions Park in Mazamani, Waterloo 11, Vanguard's 9.